Turning now to COVID-19 in Georgia this morning, a better look at the infections from the weekend. Officials reported more than 13,000 new cases yesterday. The State Department of Health combined Saturday, Sunday, and Monday's data all into one count. That stays on par, though, with our average of about 6,000 new cases per day. According to our 7-day average, about 15% of tests across the state, they're coming back positive. That number has tripled in just a month's time, speaking to the Delta variant, which we know is highly transmissible. So many of you are wondering how this surge in COVID cases is impacting children. Huge conversation right now, Francesca, especially around mask mandates being implemented in metro schools weekly.
Yeah, today at least students in 2 metro Atlanta school districts will have to head back to the classroom in mass because of this rise of COVID cases. And students and staff with the Griffin-Spalding County school system are now required to wear a face covering on its campuses, buses, and at all district offices. Now, Superintendent Keith Simmons says he knows not everyone will like the change, but it's all in an effort to keep kids in the classroom learning and hopefully a short-term action to achieve a long-term goal. Also, keep in mind, beginning today, masks are now required in Henry County schools as well. The school board making the announcement less than 12 hours ago at its meeting, which got a little heated.
Let us speak! Let us speak!
Parents on both sides of the aisle had a lot to say, which led to a shouting match over masks. But Henry County school superintendent suddenly canceled the in-person public hearing because the school board had just reinstated tight indoor COVID safety restrictions.
The cowardness that exhibit here, why people leaving, yes, is it a challenging subject to deal with? Yes, but you don't walk out. You don't walk out on the people that pay your bills.
The board imposed a mask mandate for all effective immediately because cases and hospitalizations are increasing so rapidly. The school system is offering staff $1,000 each to get vaccinated by the end of September. And this morning, we're taking a closer look at what the data is saying about children and the virus in schools. Georgia's latest school surveillance report shows case rates for school-age children are both high and they're increasing. In the last 2 weeks, cases for ages 5 to 9 went up about 8%. 10 to 17-year-olds saw a jump of about 5%. Despite a smaller increase, the older kids are more susceptible to this virus. They're seeing new cases in higher numbers than at the elementary school age. And hospitalizations for young people have also increased. Here in Georgia, school-age children saw a jump between 3 and 5% since late June. Now keep in mind, we are 11 Alive and we're Where Atlanta Speaks, and we'd love to hear from you about the first days of school. How they've gone. Just call the number on your screen at 678-765-9514. And we want you to leave us a message. Make sure you include your name, your school, and of course the district as well if possible. We may share your perspective on air and online.